Have you ever had a killer $5,000 month followed by a brutal $1,200 month and thought, how am I supposed to save for retirement when my income flips like this? If you're a gig worker, driver, freelancer, or anyone living that feast or famine life in America, you know that gut-wrenching feeling all too well. The Federal Reserve's 2024 report on household economic well-being reveals that almost half of gig workers doing short-term tasks wish their pay was more consistent, because the swings are exhausting. But wait, before we begin, please subscribe to ensure that you never miss out on any of my essential stuff. Comment "I subscribe" below, and I will personally welcome you to our community. With that said, let's get started. Today, I'm sharing the Feast or Famine Retirement Formula, a practical system built specifically for people whose income is never the same month to month. This isn't cookie-cutter advice from someone with a steady paycheck. This is for you. Let me tell you about Maria. She's 58, drives DoorDash full-time in Phoenix. One month, she's pulling in $4,200. The next, she's barely hitting $1,800 when the orders dry up. After long days, her knees feel like hot knives. And when she turned 62, she finally checked her retirement account. Only $11,000 after years of grinding. She told me she couldn't sleep that night, thinking she might never stop working. If you've ever felt that same quiet panic, this is for you. According to the Trans-America Center for Retirement Studies 2025 Workforce Outlook Report, self-employed workers have a median retirement savings of about $87,000. But many still worry they're falling short because of income ups and downs. Wait, what if the traditional save 15% every month advice is actually setting us up to fail? That's the hidden danger no one's telling you about. That feast or famine cycle doesn't just mess with your budget today. It quietly steals hundreds of thousands of dollars from your future because you can't stay consistent. Now meet Jamal. He's 47, an Uber driver in Atlanta for the last 9 years. He'd have a $9,000 month and feel on top of the world. Then 3 straight $2,000 months would wipe him out. At 55, he looked at his retirement balance and felt sick, almost nothing. The fear was real. I've been driving my life away with nothing to show for it. That's when things got worse, until he stumbled on the first piece of a better system. If this story sounds familiar and it's hitting you right now, drop feast or famine in the comments so I know you're still with me. We're only halfway through, and the good part is coming. So here's the Feast or Famine Retirement Formula. 3 practical steps you can start this week. Step 1. Calculate your baseline income average. Add up everything you made over the last 12 months and divide by 12. That single realistic number becomes your new normal. Budget and save based on the average, not the highs or lows. It removes the emotional roller coaster. Step 2. Use percentage buckets instead of fixed dollars. Set up automatic transfers, say 15 or 20%, the moment any money hits your account. In feast months, it barely hurts. In famine months, it still pulls a little because the habit is already there. This is how you stay consistent even when life isn't. Step 3. Pick the right retirement account that actually rewards a regular income. A solo 401k or SEP IRA lets you contribute big percentages of what you actually earn. In 2025 and 2026, the limits are generous, up to $70,000 to $72,000 total depending on your situation, with extra catch-up options if you're 50 or older. One strong month can supercharge years of saving. Maria started with these steps and began sleeping better. Jamal used them and finally saw his balance move in the right direction even during slow periods. And then there's Linda, a 64-year-old freelance graphic designer in Chicago. She went from "I'll never retire" panic to building over $380,000 in just 7 years once she followed the full formula. The turning point? The first time her automatic transfer went through during a dry spell, and her account kept growing anyway. That gave her real hope. Look, the numbers don't lie. Gig workers face real volatility, but you don't have to let it destroy your future. Start small tonight. Check your last 12 months of income. Set up one automatic percentage transfer and look into a solo 401k or SEP IRA. So here's my question for you. Would you rather keep riding the unpredictable feast or famine months and risk retiring broke, or test the Feast or Famine Retirement Formula for just 90 days and finally watch your retirement account grow no matter what the apps throw at you. Drop your biggest takeaway or your biggest fear in the comments right now. I read every single one. If you want a deeper dive on setting up a solo 401k, comment formula, and I'll make that the next video. Thanks for watching. If this helped, hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. Take care, and I'll see you soon.